Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Thank you to everybody that helped me with this video. And everything in this video was found on a public domain. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Okay, it seems like the whole thing was kind of a show. They stepped off, making it look like they were coming off a commercial flight on the tarmac, when in fact, that's not the case at all. And why in the world, if it's 80 degrees out, did she have little Archie in a snowbonnet? The same one Princess Diana had Harry in so many years ago. Okay, so they made a huge blunder. When they set that up in the pub, I guess they didn't take into consideration that some form of Archie was going to be seen at some point in South Africa. The children don't match up. And for nearly 5 months old, he's quite large. It was told to me that it was a possibility that they borrowed this child. If that's the case, how strange. Another thing they didn't bank on is someone catching them sneaking off a private jet. As a family, behind the scenes, they did not take a commercial flight, allegedly. So as it was explained to me, all they did was have their PR people set up a welcoming committee for these international media photographers and videographers. So unnecessary, really it is. And she's pulling off this dark bronzer look again. She's not matching up the other parts of her body because she knows what they're going to photograph most is her mug. She gives this ridiculous speech about being a sister and a woman of color, and she's here for them. Oh my God. We all know by now she doesn't even identify as an ethnic woman. She's listed herself as Caucasian for many years, and she put her sister on the dang MI5 watch list. And I want to say thank you to journalist Jay. I appreciate you very much. They're saying that Prince Harry has certainly seen better days. He's extremely thin and peaked. I have a really good friend in Cape Town, South Africa, and what they told me yesterday was that this entire situation has been blown up to make it look like it's a huge big deal that they're there. She said it was like a huge photo op for them, nothing more. The little kids didn't really understand what they were there for. Her whole thing being there for that day was talking about how women are getting raped. All the while she's bending over and her boobs are popping out in these kids' faces. Talking about how she wants to empower women, she wants women to know self-defense, be able to protect themselves when nobody's around. The truth of the matter is, not many people there were really excited to see her or Prince Harry. And like I said earlier, it was one big mass confusion. And according to my friend who lives over there, he said you can't feel comfortable going from your driveway to the grocery store. It's just dangerous, even for men. And some of these people halfway expected some sort of tangible protection to be offered. And in an earlier video, we talked about how South Africa had actually sent a warning to Buckingham Palace. We don't want to hear anything they have to say. Their sermons do us no good. They're tired of all talk, no do. They were looking forward to maybe some sort of funding for more armed guards in the communities, around schools, even help with like barbed wire protection around apartment communities. And it's just not going to be the case. We can all talk about things, but talk's cheap. We all know that. Now here's the big deal. Okay, so remember we talked about how the Queen told Africa, do not roll out the red carpet for them. They are not to be made, over the top special. I have been curious about something, as have a lot of people I've talked to. Have they taken her stylist away? Remember it was Jessica Maroney? I have literally seen Goodwill mannequins dress better and with way less wrinkles in their clothes. They look terrible. And I know he don't care about matching. Otherwise, I'd say he's trying to coordinate with the circles around his eyes. But getting back to the wrinkles real fast, look at his suit. If you'd ball it up in rubber bands, sat on it, played kickball with it, and put it back on, could it look any worse? And they're literally having her recycle her clothes. It's about time. They're trying really, really hard with this bronzer stuff going on. It's an agenda, a situation we'll talk about in the very next video, because I couldn't believe my luck. I stumbled across something major today, and like I said, we'll talk about that soon. But a friend of mine pointed something out, and I appreciate you very much, little detective. She was pointing out the fact that he's always in the color gray. If he's not in a colored gray suit, he's in a gray colored sweater, he's in gray jeans. You know, something on him is gray when he's with Meghan. Very seldom do you see him without the color gray on when he's in her presence. I've also been noticing during their trip so far in South Africa, he keeps staring directly in the camera. It's very eerie to me. And how come she's padded in some outfits, in some pictures, in other pictures, she's not padded at all? Anyway, the people are real put out and disgusted. They don't want them there. They're not excited for them to be there. They don't feel like they're helping. They've not contributed a dang thing in their direction, nor do they have plans on it. My thing is this, they're all about foundations. We know that allegedly there's millions of dollars already missing from the foundations and charities that they've already started that nobody can seem to find. And when they said in their statement announcing the South African tour, their main purpose, sole purpose, as it seems, was to bring UK-African partnership, which we all know screams money in their pocket. They've got so many things going on, they'll never be broke. I believe in my heart of hearts it's definitely a set them up situation. They know they're going to be on the outs with the royal family before it's all said and done, and they're just going ahead and fluffing their nest egg. And that's just my opinion. Another thing that my friend was telling me was that people are walking away from this saying that she wasn't genuine. She felt very fake, very show off, very put on, like it was an acting gig, which made everybody involved, including her, feel kind of uncomfortable. Anyway, I've got so much to tell you guys, so hang tight. I'll see you real soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.